We're back in Spokane at the Downriver Grill. It's a casual fine dining restaurant serving up incredible food that customers rave about.
In 14 years, and I'm not just blowing smoke, I've never had a bad meal. They offer a shrimp bisque soup that I'd go out in the street and mug people just to have a taste of.
Everything they do here is good. I mean, it's their favorite restaurant for a reason.
It feels more upscale without the upscale prices.
Now we're hopping back into the kitchen with the executive chef to cook up a tasty dish. Well, we are now in the kitchen at Downriver Grill, and I'm with executive chef Tyler Gardner, and we are going to make up some delicious stuff today.
We're going to grill up a pork chop today.
And we've got awesome Washington potatoes.
We're going to poach those in bacon fat and then finish that with some cream cheese, bacon, and chives.
We start off with the pork chop.
Here I have a cider brine. So it's basically, it's a lot of sugar, a lot of salt. What it's going to do is moisturize the pork chop as we cook it and also give it some flavor. It's going to rest there overnight, but now I have an overnight pork chop, so I'm just going to take that out. So we're going to do a little salt and pepper and throw that on there. The first thing I did is put it at 10 o'clock, and then when I go into 2 o'clock, that's going to give us our good lines that we're looking for.
Well, that grills up. We're moving on to the potatoes.
Put them in a pan so that way we can submerge them in bacon fat and throw them into the oven. So if you can go ahead and pour that bacon fat in there, make sure all the potatoes are submerged.
Then we cover the potatoes with some foil and throw them in the oven to cook for about an hour and a half.
All right, now our potatoes are soft, so we're going to throw them into the KitchenAid bowl here. They smell really good.
They do smell really good. We add in some cream cheese, chives, bacon, and half and half. More bacon.
More bacon.
Seeing the theme
Yep.
here. Then we mix it all together, adding a little more bacon fat at the end. Before cooking some veggies, we check in on our tasty pork chop and give it a turn.
That's the sugar and the cider that's in that brine. It gives it really good color.
It's time to start sautéing our tri-colored carrots. Once they're soft, we add some garlic and shallots. And the pork chop is looking amazing.
Yes, so we are probably on our last turn here.
What are some of the benefits of cooking with, local produce, local meat, that sort of thing?
You know where it's from, you know how it's handled. You can go to the farms, you can talk with the people and know that they really care about, what they're producing for Washington State.
Now we're moving on to the brown butter sauce to top our pork chop. I start by chopping some figs and sage. Do you have any grilling tips for us?
What's going to be the best for grilling is, if it's a cut of meat that's going to take a little bit of cooking to it, you're going to want to brine it. It's going to give additional flavor, additional texture and color as well. One thing with grilling is just make sure that you have a dry protein and your grill is nice and moist.
Next, we drop some butter into a hot pan.
And as you see, the milk solids that are in the butter are going to start to caramelize. That's what's going to get us our brown butter.
Then we add in our figs and some golden raisins, followed by garlic and shallots. Once the butter is brown, we take it off the heat and add some Marsala wine.
Woo! It's going to flame up. There we go. That's when we're going to add our sage.
That's awesome. Once the alcohol is cooked out, we add a little more butter. So you cannot be afraid of butter, and you cannot be afraid of bacon
Nope.
with this dish. And now we plate. We start with our potatoes,
Washington potatoes here.
followed by our tri-colored carrots, our pork chop, and it's all topped with our brown butter sauce and some fried sage. I would say it's too pretty to eat, but not really. Okay, I'm gonna try some of the potatoes first. Potato girl. That's so amazing. I gotta try all of it. I love the little bit of sweetness in there.
That's good.
We're just gonna eat and grunt. It's so amazing. To get these recipes from Downriver Grill, head to wagrown.com.